Okay. Alright, so you're the Jax?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
am the
am the
Jax.
Jax.
Alright, let's just see. Jax versus Volley Bear. This isn't the easiest lane. This guy has a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Normally,
normally,
and
mm,
I'm
I'm
playing
playing
with
with
my
my
master
master
friends.
friends.
I
I
win
win
Challenger
Challenger
1000
1000
HP
HP
guy
guy
and
and
kill
kill
him
him
WoP
WoP
and
and
winning
winning
lane
lane
so
so
hardly.
hardly.
But
But
this
this
one,
one,
I
I
play
play
so
so
bad
bad
and
that's
and
he
he
good.
plays
plays
so
so
well,
well,
Mm.
and I
Honestly,
lose that
that
much.
much.
just taking a look at your runes, ability haste
Mhm.
is okay. Um, you could go alacrity, but that's fine. Bone plating against Volley Bear, it might seem okay, but his passive can proc your bone plating, so sometimes
Yeah.
his
Yeah,
rune is useless, but otherwise that's fine. I wouldn't really go unflinching here. They don't have much CC. Like they have Elise E, which is a skill shot. It's not like you're always gonna be hit it. But I mean, it's not bad if this guy layers his Volley Bear Q and Volley Elise E. But I don't know if
mhm.
unflinching is like super great. But your runes look okay. You could go
Yeah.
conditioning. I would go conditioning. I wouldn't go health. Yeah.
Unflinching
Unflinching
is
is
a
a
problem in
problem in
here
here
because
because
I
I
changed
changed
my
my
run in
run
the
in the
last time, last
last
second,
second,
last
last
millisecond.
millisecond.
Yeah.
Then
Then
that
that
is
is
a
a
little
little
bit
bit
bad,
bad,
yeah.
yeah.
Normally
Normally
I'm
I'm
just
just
using
using
with
with
Conqueror,
Conqueror,
then
then
Biscuits,
Biscuits,
and
and
Insights
Insights
or
or
something
something
else
else
because
because
Biscuit is
Biscuits
a
is a
very
very
OP.
OP.
You
You
can
can
bait
bait
with
with
the
the
low
low
your
your
HP,
HP,
but
but
in
in
the
the
Ignite
Ignite
matchup I
matchup I
don't
don't.
know, at least.
You don't. Okay. Here I'll show you then. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is good. You guys have a ward on Elise. That's good. You want to know top lane. You want to know where jungle's starting. Wait, sorry. What elo are you? Because I usually coach depending on elo because people know different stuff. What elo are you?
Uh, Platinum, a
A
Diamond.
diamond.
I
I
was
was
Emerald
Emerald
once
once
in
in
Turkey.
Turkey.
I'm
I'm
Diamond
Diamond
4
4
or
or
Emerald,
Emerald
and in
in
West
West.
it's my
My
normal
normal
because
because
Turkey is
Turkey
a
is
so
so
easy
easy
like
like
server.
server.
But
Yeah.
But
in
in
EU,
EU,
I'm
I'm
playing
playing
Platinum
Platinum
1,
1,
Platinum
Platinum
2,
2,
and
and
Emerald.
Emerald.
I'm
I'm
going
going
up,
up,
going
going
down,
down,
going
going
up,
up,
going
going
down.
down.
Okay. All
In
right.
here,
So
I'm
you're a
trying
little
to
bit
gain
more
XP.
advanced. I get it.
Yeah,
Here
I
I
I
think
would.
this
think
is,
This
yeah.
is the problem with sitting this bush. I'm not sure why you choose these bushes. I don't know if it's like a jungle invade, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
you lose out on these bushes for lane. So
yeah.
if you know this, like you should already know
Normally,
that he could be here. You have
yeah,
to
yeah,
be careful about face checking. You have to be careful about
yeah,
walking.
yeah,
You
yeah,
guys are just like standing right next to each other.
yeah.
yeah.
I
I
know
know,
when
and
I'm
I'm
trying to
trying to
bait
bait
Z,
Z
like
like
Okay.
last
last
So you
millisecond.
millisecond.
saw he'd be there. You could fight
Normally, I,
Yeah,
him the moment you see his E is down. You could walk up with your E. You still have time. You'll have your E back up once minions spawn and meet in the middle. You have like 20 seconds, but you could fight him here with your E because he has no E. So
yeah.
yeah.
this is okay. You have
That's
to be
the
Just the
fucked
fucked
up
up
careful.
where
that
I,
I,
yeah,
yeah,
just
just
was
the
fucked
fucked
up
up
here.
here.
And
And
already
already
I
I
lost.
lost.
You don't but yeah, this guy's just stronger than you level one. I
Yeah,
mean, unless he just completely wished his abilities. This guy is stronger than you, and he has ignite, so you have to be careful. I don't know about face checking. I mean, this is not bad. He should have popped
yeah,
Yeah,
this. I would be careful about face checking because against a better opponent, he's gonna see you walking like this, and he's gonna pop his E right now. This guy like held it and autoed you, but against a better opponent, he's gonna E you right here as you're walking in, and you're just gonna take a fat chunk like the last one. So I wouldn't. I would just give up prio. If you're
that's
that's
what
what
I
I
thinking
thinking
here.
here.
I
I
have
have
wave.
wave.
I
I
walk
walk
with
with
wave.
wave.
If
If
he
he
try
try
to
to
beat me
beat me
or
or
try to
try to
hit
hit
me,
me,
I
I
go
go
him
him
with the
with the
6
six
minions
minions
and
and
I
I
get
get
a
a
health
health
advantage. You
advantage. You
see,
see,
yeah.
I'm
I'm
going
going
with the
with the
Honestly,
minions in
minions
the
in the
same
same
time.
time.
If
If
he
he
hits
hits
me,
me,
and the
and the
wave
wave
it
it
come
come
with
with
me
me
and
and
try
try
to
to
hit
hit
him
him
in the
in the
same
same
time,
time,
and
and
I
I
think
I
I win
win
so
so
I
hardly.
hardly.
But
But
I see what
he
you're
is so
so
saying.
powerful.
powerful.
I see what you're saying. I honestly still think he beat you because
Yeah,
one, even if you walk with the minions like this, he could just poke you with E right here and walk away. He
yeah,
doesn't actually
yeah.
have to fight you. He could just hit E right here and then run away, and he just gets a free chunk. He could, and I think he actually beat you with the minions because he gets a
Mhm.
shield. So I don't think there's any world where you actually win this. So you actually, I think you have to be careful about that. But otherwise, that's fine. He messed up his E, so that's why he evened out the trade.
That's
Here,
what where I fucked up.
yeah, it's alright. Here he has, you know, he has stronger wave clear,
Better.
level 1, so there's not much you can do.
Yeah.
See, this is why I don't think bone plating is that good
Yeah.
versus Volibear, because he just
I'm
procs it.
thinking the same. I'm thinking the same.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
I'm
second wind
thinking
is
sometimes.
honestly better, because it'll just
Yeah.
proc your second wind or the other one. I think it's better. But I don't usually go bone plating against volley. Like it's good against his burst, but a good Volibear is just gonna proc you with his passive and then go in.
Yeah.
So here, I know we just here. I usually do this. I know we just saw him leave, but I would be careful about a bush cheese because this guy's ignite. He's gonna want to try to kill you, so I would still be aware that he could be in one of these bushes.
Yeah.
Good. It looks like you're hovering, playing around it. That's good. Okay, I don't know if you win this. This is a little sketch. You're gonna have to flash here. He's gonna flash after you. This this is a more like Jax mastery, and knowing matchups. I don't think there's any world you ever beat this guy. Even if you E his Q, I'm not sure if that's what you did, but he just does more damage than you. He like you didn't E his Q, he just does more damage. So this just comes down to knowing the matchups. Um,
Normally, but I just say my things and what talks here. I think I can just use just E to wait his E and Q. If he do the Q, and after I can just E and walk about this shield, sorry. But in here, I choke on my E so badly, and after my E, he just Q, and I get the shield and the E proc. If I won't get the proc here, I think I win. I don't know. I have 200 games on Jax, and I think I know the Volibear matchup, but this year I see I don't know the matchup so well. I see
um,
that.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, you could like E dodge like the only world where you could potentially win this is if you dodge his E and
Yeah.
then also wait out his shield and then E his Q, but there's like that's so hard to do. It's very unrealistic. Like you can't
Yeah.
lead with Q here. You can't lead with Q. You have to save your Q. You have to like if you really want to trade here, I'll tell you how to do it. If you like really want to trade here, you have to walk up to him. You have to short trade him. You walk up to him, you pop E here, you auto a couple times while his E's proccing, and the moment E is about to hit, you Q out to a minion. Like that's how you would trade here. If you really want to trade here, I don't know if it's worth it, but you walk up, you hit E, you auto him a couple times, and then you Q out. That's how you have to
Yeah.
trade here. But
Yeah.
you can't ever really lead with you can't ever lead with your mobility spell here
Yeah.
against Volibear, but that's how you would have to trade it if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Uh,
I understand. I understand what you mean.
yeah. So
Normally,
now, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
normally I'm not doing something like this, but this 3 games, that's what I'm talking about to you. I'm not constant because after 1 or 2 match about this, yeah, 1 or 2, yeah,
Yeah.
2. After 1 or 2 games, I play against Volibear, has too much mastery than this guy, but I beat him. I
Yeah.
not use my Q like this. I short trade him. I poke him. I play so good. I kill him 5 times or 6 times. I carry the game. But in this match, I do something too
I get
wrong.
it.
But I don't know
But
what have I
it's
have.
not about being inconsistent, consistent. I mean, it is, but really it's about identifying, what you did wrong in a different
Yeah,
Volibear game. So if we look at what you did, you're not taking the trades properly. And you guys, the thing about top
yeah,
lane is a lot of it is trading.
yeah,
You guys are gonna be
yeah,
trading heavily because you're both melee. So you want to make sure you're always trading properly. And I'm actually, like, honestly, I'm actually pretty good at trading. That's probably one of my best abilities in League. is my trading ability across the board on any champ. So I can help you a lot with trading. Like if you really want to trade this guy, I can show you like how to do it. I don't think you should lead with E here. I don't think you should walk up because this guy can just hit E on you as you're walking up and then walk away and he gets free damage. Yeah, I don't think bone plating is good because his passive is just gonna proc it and then it's a useless rune. I think you should go second wind and then just get free HP like that. Like in terms of trading, I can help you become more consistent with your trades by showing you how to properly trade. That's what I can help you with, and then you'll become a more consistent player. Here, we kind of went over this, but you don't ever lead, don't ever, especially if you're behind. If you're ahead, like you're behind because you're behind in HP, but especially if you're behind, never lead with your mobility ability because this is lets you get in and out. So if you want to trade, unless you're turbo fed, you can just jump on him and start hitting him. You want to lead with walking up, hit like the thing I said. You want to E auto while his E is coming down, and then Q out. If you really want to trade it, but you're also about to hit level 3 off this wave, I think. So you're taking an early trade. But yeah, you don't want to do that. And then we can just look at your trading. I think you're more of an advanced player, so we can cover trades if that's why you're losing. But really, we want to identify why you're losing, and then help you fix that. So here, you're contesting CS. That's good. That's fine. I'd watch out for his W. Yeah, he gets heals. Let's see, what's the items? Okay. That's good. See, that's how you want to do it. You want to kite out his E because it takes it takes a second or something for it to crash. So during that second, you have a little time to auto and then run out like you just did. So this, I want you to ingrain this in your head. This is good trade. This is how you want to trade. You want to Q, auto, E, even W. I think you W'd and then walk out.
Auto W. Yeah,
Auto
W.
W. This is how you want to trade. You just do this on repeat to this guy. Obviously, you watch out for jungle because you just commit all your abilities. So you want to make sure you drop a ward. But in a straight 1v1, this is how you trade this guy. You just stun him if it works ideally. He might you predict you. He might see you walking up, hit E, but then you can walk back or whatever. But in a 1v1, this is how you want to trade him. So this is good. This is really good. I would be careful about jungle. We don't see where jungle is. Okay, we do. He's boss side. So we see where jungle. But if we didn't see where jungle, it is a bit risky to use your abilities. But I'm more of a player where I focus on the lane and then I focus on jungle. I know some people focus on jungle and then let that dictate lane. I focus on winning the 1v1, or if it's bot lane, winning the 2v2, and then either 3v2ing or 2v1ing, 1v2ing. So this is a good trade. But the thing is, your cooldowns are high. You want to wait for your E before you go back in. So this is good. You're hovering it back. You have to be careful. You have no potions. He has a potion, but you have good HP lead. So see, this is where second wind is helpful. Okay, that's good trade. I don't know, this guy, he's probably gonna recall here. But you got good trades. I mean, it's negligible because he can just recall, but it's still good habits. You got good trades in. You want to make sure you're trading well in top lane. So that's all fine. I'm pretty sure he's recalled, so okay. I probably would have fast pushed this. We can see where he is. I would have fast pushed it. Do you know why you would fast push this?
If I'm thinking about here, try to say my top. I try to if I try to push here, and if I can, he just get a good freeze here because this is the cannon wave, and this is a loop.
I get what you're saying. I think you have time. It's gonna be close. But I think if you just auto as quickly as possible, you have time. It's going to be close, and then I think it's better to, if he tries to freeze this, you attack him here. Because now you're going to be slow pushing. You're going to be in the same situation regardless. You're slow pushing, and you're going to be over here. So With a fast push, he's gonna have to tank all these minions. But with a slow push, he's gonna have to tank like 3 of them, and then well, the next wave will come. But you're gonna be in this situation for longer, and he's gonna have 2 buys on you. He recalled twice, so and you
Yeah.
still have just Doran's Blade. So I think you should just
Mm,
fast. You should just try to fast push this here. I think so. I
that
mean, you'd have to play it a certain way. Slow pushing, they're probably gonna say he's gonna freeze it, but now you're in this situation. Are you gonna
what
recall?
I'm thinking here.
Yeah, that's fine.
The,
I mean, you're gonna be. See, if you fast push, you would have had a cannon here as well. If you tried to freeze, and it would have taken more damage. But
that's
this,
what I'm thinking here. I have too much minions. If I see try to fight me, because I have slow push and too much minion health. If he try to fight me, I can use the minions and beat him
yeah,
with minions. That's what I'm thinking here.
that's fine.
But it's not working.
I mean, this guy's.
I'm trying to bait my base.
I think I still would have fast pushed here, and then if he tries to
Yeah.
freeze, he would be tanking all this. Then you can like hit him, mess with him. You also have your jungle in the area, so he would
Yeah.
have to commit to a fight. But
Yeah.
I still think you should fast push here and then fight him if he tries to freeze, because you end up losing losing a lot of minions anyways. So I think fast push is okay. Let's see. You're running Oom. Now you're in a really weird wave state because your Oom you're seeing on D Blade, so it's like kind of difficult, but it's all right. It's you're gonna have to give up a wave eventually, and this guy you outscale this guy, so it's not the end of the world. You don't want to be dying too much or losing too much. Um, so yeah, it's fine. I think you could have stayed if you wanted to. I mean, it's pretty greedy. The Diana is in the area. I think you could have killed this guy. You could have looked to trade him a little harder. If Diana is like sitting right here, I don't think you actually recall. I know you're sitting on a lot of gold, but I honestly think you can kill this guy. Like these items, he's not actually that strong. He has boots, which makes him fast. He has 20 AP, which is like whatever. Honestly, I think these are whatever items. This is like one solid recall. This is like the same recall you have. I think because he's half HP, no flash. Does he have no flash or is this replay bug?
Yeah. No.
He has no flash. Diana's right here. I think you could have stayed, traded him a little harder, even baited him to dive you if you get low, and Diana could have cleaned him up. He also has no ward. I know you don't have vision if he has warded, but I mean, as you get higher rank, you'll keep track of this guy. If he walks over here, you can assume no vision. I mean, you can assume vision. But we haven't seen him walk over here, anywhere over here, so we can assume no vision. That's what I do while I'm bot lane. If I never see them walk over here, I assume no vision because they never walked over there to ward. But I don't think this recall is actually that good because you're missing out on an opportunity to it's good. It's good if it's a 1v1. It's or not good, but it's fine if it's 1v1 because you're sitting on a lot of gold and you're not able to 1v1 this guy. But because he's half HP, you're full HP, and Diana's right here, I actually think you should stay and trade him, fight him, and you can either force him to recall if you get a good trade, or he'll get baited into it and try to stay and fight you, and Diana can come kill him. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand. But in solo queue, I'm not thinking about my teammates. If I'm just my mindset. I'm just thinking I'm the guy, only one playing with 5 guys because I don't
I
think
get what
my
you're saying.
jungler
No,
have me or
that's good. You don't want to rely on your teammates, but
yeah,
if they're literally right here, you still have to, well, like you don't want to rely on your teammates, but you still have to play around them. Like you still have teammates on your team. So if your jungle
yeah,
is like right, I get what you're saying. You don't want to go into the game relying on your Diana to win you lane, but if your Diana is sitting right here on Krugs, you know this is just a free gang. Like she can easily kill
yeah,
this guy. So you want to make sure that you're capitalizing on these abilities on these opportunities because it's like opportunity cost. But otherwise, it's fine. See, Diana might just come kill this guy. I actually don't think she kills him. I think he can run out. I don't think she can kill
Look at
him.
what he did. Look at what she doing.
Yeah, I
Look
think
at
he can
just
kill
what
her.
he doing.
Yeah, it looked close, but this guy's level 6 with Ignite. I don't think she can kill him.
He just, I think if he don't eat
But
the
you
fucking
see,
Volibear, he will win this.
mhm. You see how low this guy is?
Yeah,
If you stayed for to fight this guy, if you stayed and Dinah came, he's guaranteed free
yeah,
kill. You see?
yeah. I see, I see, I
But
see.
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think
you're
this
right.
Dinah realizes this guy is actually level 6. I mean, he didn't even need ult. It was pretty close. It was super close, but if he played his mana
I'm
a little
just,
better, he would have killed. He would have lived anyways.
yeah, just I'm thinking here. If Diana don't eat the Volibear E, he will kill this. That's
Yeah.
just one problem here. He just wait a bit, then after I'm here also. I don't know.
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
made a bad decision here. I need to don't wait here and rely on Diana for ganks or something else.
it's not relying on
Yeah,
Diana for ganks, but if she's literally in the area topside, like you're not queuing up relying on the fact that Diana can potentially gank and win you lane, but you just play what your game is. If you play what's in
yeah,
front of you, if you see Diana
yeah,
topside, you just ping and then you ask for a gank. That's literally all it is. It's not relying on jungle. It's not
yeah,
anything. It's just playing what's in front of you.
yeah.
So
I
you
understand very well.
you can short trade this guy. That's fine. Yeah, your trades are pretty not really gonna do much because he's just gonna push the wave anyways. But it's fine to short trade, I guess. You just gotta make sure you don't die because it's not worth it. This, I think you're going in a little too deep. Uh, I think he can actually. Oh, it's close. It's super close. Okay, that was close. This was good. You dodge his E.
If I just walk in him,
You have to be
if I
careful.
just walk in,
Yeah,
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 what?
you could have walked up. What's your mana cost? 65. You have no mana for anything, so you're pretty much just walking into him. You charged up your third auto. That's good. And you got your W, but he has healing on his W, so that's why I thought it'd be close. But, yeah, that's fine. I would actually... Are you worried about jungle? Is that why? Yeah, that's fine.
No, I just think this lane is freezed because the two minions and another wave is coming. I think I don't lose too much, maybe two minions, but I get the base advantage. I can be here for too fast than him, and I can freeze there because of the the my minions half HP and two minions is low HP. This may be good position for me because I can short trade him and I can beat him in here. That's what I thought. What I think.
Okay. This is just like kind of fundamentals, but two minions won't freeze. It'll keep the like if you're trying to keep the minions on your side, it will do
Yeah,
that. But it's actually gonna slow push after like one
I
wave,
mean,
especially with two minions. So you're not actually freezing here. Like two minions is this is like 1 and 1.3 minions.
yeah,
It's not actually gonna really do much. It's gonna immediately start pushing. So like it's gonna immediately start pushing. I
yeah,
don't know if I don't know if that was necessarily. I just know I wrote it down for you, but four minion. If you have four minions, it
yeah,
freezes. Anything less than that, it's gonna slow push. So this is like
yeah.
more of a push than this is more of a slow push than a freeze. But it'll
I think
keep
I
you
don't
in
have
this.
time for the slow push. No, sorry, I don't have the time for the push. I get a big wave for trade him, and if I came faster than this, maybe I get a bad position. If I try to push here, that's what I'm thinking, and maybe two
Yeah,
minions will help me.
it could help you. I think at this point, level 7, I think unless you have some huge minion wave, it's not gonna help that much. Like early game level
Uh,
3, like that early
yeah,
game level 3 we saw, I don't think he can tank a full cannon wave, but now with the shield and everything, I think he can actually tank with his W healing as well. I don't think a bigger minion wave, like it would have to be a huge minion wave, like it would have to be this full minion wave, and he has no minions for it to help. but I think he can actually tank through the damage. I think. I'm
Yeah, I
pretty sure.
learned.
Yeah, he can just tank through the damage. So here, let me see. At level 7 plus, a minion wave won't be as helpful in deterring. Do you know what deterring means?
No.
Okay. A minion wave won't be as helpful in killing the opponent and scaring. We'll do scaring the opponent.
Terrifying and trading. Okay, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, like it won't be
Yeah,
like
yeah,
level
yeah.
3. Level 3 it worked. Like if you tried to just fast push that wave, he couldn't freeze it. But here, level 7, I'm pretty sure he can just tank the minion wave and then kill you,
Yeah,
which like I
yeah,
guess
I
he
learned
did.
new. Yeah, I
So,
learned new thinking here.
so what you
My
want to
top,
do?
I think.
Well, I guess this is just good knowledge to have for the future. The
Yeah,
good that we're watching it, but you thought that you can maybe trade him because you'll have a slow push. First off,
yeah.
you don't really have a slow push. You have two more minions in him. Like you
Mm-hmm.
1 2 3 1 1 2 3 and then 1 2. It's like you have two more minions in him, so you don't really have a wave advantage at all. Like you technically do, but not really. And also he can just tank through the minion wave at level 7
Yeah,
plus, level 6 maybe level 7 plus with items. This he'll just tank through the minion wave. So just know that for the future, it
yeah,
only really works around level 4, level 5, lower than that. Like minion waves will be really important, but after that, like this dude's just gonna be like through raw stats, just strong enough to tank.
yeah,
So what we want to do, so how we avoid this death is one, knowing that slow push won't help, and two, I this won't freeze. I actually think you just crash this wave. It gives you more
yeah.
gold. So here,
Mm.
after this was good. This was all good. This was all good. He's so low. You just saw him E. Like the only reason, like I'm talking about 1v1 here. As you get higher rank, you have to watch out for jungle. You have to be careful with jungle. So if you told me you were recalling because you wanted to, you couldn't push out this wave because you thought jungle would come, like that would be
Mm-hmm.
fine. But that's the only reason why you recall here. If it's a pure 1v1, you push this wave, you push next wave, he loses all these minions. But because there's a jungle in this game, we have to recall TP. Recalling TPing to create a freeze here is fine. That's actually good, but you have to do that earlier. This isn't even a freeze. This is a slow push, and this is barely even a slow push. What is a slow push? But it's like barely gonna give you minion advantage because there's only one in like 1/3 minion. Like so, you got the end result, which is recall TP, but the reason why you recall TP is because you can't push against Elise. But ideally, you want to push here because then he would lose all these minions. And
Yeah.
then you think you have a slow push. You think you have more minions that can beat him, but you actually can't beat this guy because at level 7 plus, like I wrote, minions don't really do that much anymore, and he can just tank through your minion wave. So, yeah. So that's pretty much the reason why you died here. But let's just keep going. You still outscale. I mean, your team they scale pretty well. Volibear is okay. He's kind of like a Lucian. He can scale okay. Like he's not completely useless. What I'm saying, but he's definitely
Mm-hmm.
stronger early mid. Jax definitely is more like an Aphelios. He scales to late game better. So I mean, it's like sort of winnable still. You have Jax Aphelios. They do have Jinx, Oriana, Emilio. Like they have double support for their Jinx, but still sort of winnable. Not too bad. You're not doing that bad top. But I would see you're like super behind in gold. I would see that this guy has Rift Maker. There's like no way you can fight him.
That's
So
one more mistake in here. I need normally in the first base executioner for the volley there. If I take the executioner, maybe I can win the second fight in my last death.
um
Because healing too much.
I think
Normally
I
after, yeah.
honestly I don't think executioners is why you lost this lane. I think like
No,
I think the
second
fights
one.
were really close. I think if these fights went your way, you would have just snowball beat this guy. I think
Not this
you
one.
just misplayed it.
No, not
Like
this one. Yeah,
even the
not this
other
one.
one was really close when you recall TP. Here, let me see.
Yeah, yeah. When I recall TP.
I think you would like pass this. Wait, is your TP bugged?
No,
Wait,
no, no.
where is it?
Yeah, this
Okay,
one.
after this,
Not.
like
Look at
this
me.
was
If
super
I have
high.
executioner, I win this. No?
I don't even think it was like yeah. I think it was yeah. If you have executioners, you do win this. You do. But yeah, I mean, I guess yeah, sure. If you have executioners, you do win this. I don't think you need executioners, but in this situation, yeah, if you have executioners, you do win. I think you still could have won. If you like play it a certain way, but if you want to get into items, yeah, if you have executioners, you win. I think if like you kite out his E and then you dodge some abilities, like whatever. I don't want to get too nitpicky, but like I do that at higher ranks. As you get higher rank, I get very nitpicky because I think you're able to execute it. But yeah, if you have executioners, you do win this one. But I don't think that's why you lost this lane. I think you just misplayed some of the matchups and the slow pushes. Here, you were unaware of your slow push. Because you're still not super behind, but you can't just straight up disrespect this guy. But now it's starting to snowball. Now it's starting to snowball completely out of your favor.
He get me two W's in here and I lost too fucking much. If I executioner, I think I win this round too. You don't think so?
This one, I don't think so. I don't think
Look
those.
at
I
he
don't think.
just won. He do second. His second W. Look at him. His HP. Normally we have the same HP or something like this. But in this
But
duel,
he still
he
gets HP
strong.
from his ult. I think just off raw damage, you would like he would be a little lower. He'd be like this HP, maybe not even maybe. He'd be like you probably do like 50. I think the other one, execution would help, but he
Oh no.
I don't think executions would have mattered in this one. I think he would have like
Yeah.
50 less HP. Like 50
Yeah.
less. The other one he was like 1 HP, so the other one was pretty close. But this one I think you just straight up disrespected him and you just walked into his wave and died. Like you walked into his wave in this one. I don't think you can ever do that. And you used all your abilities
Uh,
offensively. But
I think my E will help with the wave, and I get the E damage with this wave because if I get damage with minions, my E
it's
going
doing
to
more
be
damage.
more damage. And what I thinking here, this my top in here.
I still think it would like I get what you're saying. I don't think you can ever disrespect this guy like this. Like even okay, here I'll play this out. Even like you thought you have a slow push, you have a bigger
Yeah.
minion wave, you can fight him. But if you look at where you're fighting, your minions can't even help you. You're fighting down here. If you want to use your minion wave, the slow push to advantage, you have to fight in your minion wave. So like even with the idea of you having a bigger minion wave, you're not actually executing it properly because you're not fighting in your minion wave, you're fighting in his minion wave if that makes sense. So like even with the idea, it's like a okay idea. I still don't think it works because level 7, I think he can just tank through your minion wave, but even with the idea that you have a bigger minion wave, you're not actually fighting in your minion wave. Like if you were fighting your minion wave, it would be over here, and all your minions could attack him. But
That's
like, you see what I'm saying?
what am I thinking here? Yeah, yeah, I understand, but I can't explain myself. I'm saying I start to fight with him in his wave. You can go back a little bit.
Yeah. Why you engaged? Like you engaged in his minion wave.
I will show you. I will show you what I'm thinking. It's good or bad, I don't know. Look at it. I open my E, all 6 and 7 minions hitting me with my E. I get no damage in the wave because I take the full of the minion attacks and I hit him. Now I'm kiting to him to my wave because I know I have the
Yeah.
minion advantage. If you
Yeah,
have
give away
plus one minion, this will help me. His minions hit with my minions, but my
Here's the thing.
minions
Your
hit
minions
him.
don't actually. Here's a couple things. Well, one, the way you're playing and the way you're thinking, it's fine. The way you're playing, where you're thinking is fine per se, but you have to be ahead. You're playing like you're
Yeah.
ahead or you're even, at the bare minimum,
Mm-hmm.
even. At the bare
Yeah.
minimum, if you're going to engage a fight, be even. You're actually behind, so you can't actually play this way. You have to adjust. If you're behind, you can't
Yeah.
just engage on him. And
Yeah.
two, well, even if you want to play with your minions at level 7, they're not going to do enough damage to make the fight
Yeah.
close. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I understand. I understand. I just try to say in my thoughts to you what I am thinking here, what my mindset is.
No, that's
Just I'm
fine.
trying.
Like, it's good for you to explain that, and it's good that you know what you're thinking, because then we can help work through it. So
Yeah,
you want to play like this is fine. Playing like, you had some good trades early game, so playing like this is
yeah,
fine. But you want to do this when you're even or ahead. So play, engage the opponent with your abilities when you're even. Here, I'm writing this all down for you, by the way. But
yeah,
engage
yeah.
the
Thank you.
opponent with your abilities when you're even or ahead, not when you're behind. This is just
Yeah,
in general. This is in general across a board. There's like, you could be playing
yeah.
Volley Bear Jacks, unless you know you win it for sure. Only really engage, like for the most part, only really engage when you're even or ahead. If you're behind, you have to play. You have to play back. It's just what it is. But yeah, we've seen
I
that so
think
many times.
I think my problem, I don't know, maybe it's good or no. My problem is I'm playing every game like in 1 or 2 minutes I'm winning. Thinking I'm ahead or I have the even. I'm playing every game like this. If I get the big lead, I using it to so well. But if I can't get big lead or misplay, after that I doing everything like I'm ahead, then I'm going to back uh, more and more. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. There's nothing wrong with that, but we just want to, like, there's nothing wrong with that. We just want to refine it so that you do it
Hmm.
more consistently, and you're able to also, you have to know how to play from behind. Like in this game,
Hmm.
it doesn't really matter because your team's losing. But if
Hmm.
your team was winning, your whole bot side was winning, you want to make sure
Yeah,
you know how to play from behind so that
yeah,
you're not inting this guy. But yeah, that's
yeah.
fine. That's fine if you want to play aggressively, play the snowball. That's perfectly fine. That's how I play. But you want to refine it and see where you're making mistakes as you're trying to play aggressive so that you can adjust in the future. And we already went through the mistakes. If opponent is stronger, have to play around their abilities. Volley is stronger than Jax. Early game, do you know why Volley Bear is stronger than Jax? Or first off, do you think you're stronger than this guy?
Level 2 or level 1? Level 5. Which
Level
one? Which
one,
time?
level one. If this guy starts E, it comes down to like skill. So we'll say level 2, level 3. The reason why this guy just does more raw damage. You have in your E, which makes you pseudo stronger than him, but like
Hmm.
once your E is on cooldown, you're like pretty useless compared to him, which is like all Jax matchups, honestly, early game. This guy also has Ignite. That's why he's stronger. You have TP.
Hmm.
If you ran Ignite too, and the way you played it, you can maybe outplay. But Volibear in general is stronger than Jax. Like he just has more damage. You can E his Q, you can E his W, so you'd have to like, you can outplay it. But if your E is on cooldown after that initial trade, and he tanks your E through his E, like afterwards, he's just gonna do more damage with his W. So you just have to know
I
Volibear is stronger than Jax.
That's my notes about the volleyball matchup. I have a lot of notes about the matchups, and this is the what about my things about the volleyball matchup.
Yeah, exactly. your notes, like for your notes, what you should have is Volibear stronger than Jax, especially if he starts Ignite. Even if you both E at the same time, he gets a shield. If he didn't get the shield, it would be a lot different. But he gets a shield, so any damage you negate, he's negating as well. And then after, once the shield is gone and once the dodge is gone, he just does more damage in all in with W. You both have a steroid, like an auto attack steroid. You do 50 extra damage. He does 77 extra damage, so more damage, and he heals. So he just does more damage. Like that's why Volibear is strong. He's strong early game. He's a cheese pick. You have to know that you outscale, so you want to make sure if you fight him, you outscale him, so you don't really need a fight. But because you're melee, you're gonna have to fight for CS unless you plan on giving all the CS, which don't do that. But I can teach you how to trade properly so that you can get the CS and you
Mm-hmm.
avoid fights. So we want to look at really when you're CSing, you're trading. We want to see how you trade, and we already went through this one. You don't want to engage on this guy. Like you played it
Mm-hmm.
well, but do you know why you were winning? Well, you weren't really winning, but do you know why? Like later on, you started winning. It's because
Because
you're
mhm.
dodging his E.
Mhm.
You want to dodge his E damage. His E damage, he gets a shield and damages you. You just straight up engaged on this guy, took that much damage. Like you were here, you went to here, you just and he gets also this. So he just does so much more damage than you and he wins in all in. So you don't ever here. Let me write this down. Don't engage on Volley Bear in Jack's matchup pre-6 unless he uses all his abilities on the wave. This is just in general. You don't want to engage on this guy. Like you just straight up queued on him and procced your E. So this is why you died here. You can't. You just have to know in a stat. You pretty much stat checked him. In a stat check, you don't win it, like as we see. So don't just queue on this guy blindly. That's mistake number
Mhm.
one. You want to get this as a habit so you never do it again. So in future, just don't queue on this guy pre-level 3 unless all his abilities are on cooldown. If he tries to E poke you and then he if he tries to E poke you level 2 and all he has is Q or W, you can engage because you E dodges his Q and W, so you can short trade him. But unless he does that, you don't want to do anything. You just want to punish his mistakes. That's what you have to do as Jax. If you're here, let me write this down. If you're a weaker champ, you have to play around punishing enemy mistakes. If he decides to tank the wave, himself to clear the wave and shield himself, then you can immediately engage on him once the shield is gone. Like you get what I'm saying? But if he has all his
Yeah.
abilities up, you can't just stat check him. So that's mistake number one. That's why you this lane suddenly became hard because you died to him level 2. And then like you were honestly not doing that bad, but you have to give so much CS. See, this is a good trade. This is what I'm saying. You're trading him well. This is what I meant before when you're trading him well. But you trade him well because you dodge his E. You have to play around Volley's E. If you dodge his E, take no damage from his E, and he can't shield himself, then it's a fine trade. For the 1v1, if Elise was randomly here, like I think I brought this up. For the 1v1, this is fine. If Elise is randomly here, then it becomes awkward because you have no flash Q. But I'm talking about strictly for 1v1, how to play this. See, I think you should learn how to play the matchup 1v1 or 2v2 and then incorporate the jungle. I just think that's better because then you learn the matchup so much deeper and then you know what to do. I think that's better. So we'll add that in later. We'll add in jungle. There's still a jungle in this game, but we can add that in later. And if you still want more coaching in the future with me, I can teach you how to win the lane 1v1 and then you go from okay, can I 1v2 these guys or do I have to respect jungle? Or for bot lane, can I 2v2 these guys? I mean, can I 2v3 these guys or do I have to respect jungle? That's how I play. Win the lane 1v1 and then think about jungle. That's some people like I've already said this, but whatever. Okay. So that's how I coach. That's how I play. That's how I play in general. I fucking gap people in lane, and then if jungle decides to come, I gap the jungle too. That's just how I play. So if you want to coach with me, that's how I would coach your lane. And to anyone, that's how I play it. Okay,
Yeah.
so so I want to highlight. So we're highlighting something good. This is a good trade, but you want to know why you traded well. It's because you're dodging his E. When you hit E, you're already gonna dodge two of his abilities. So honestly, you don't trade that bad. But your E is a high cooldown, so you have to be careful of that. And you want to dodge his E because his E does a shit ton of damage, and he gets a shield. So you want to make sure you're dodging this guy's E in the 1v1. Sorry, I just gotta reiterate this because if the elites is right here, you might die, honestly. But in a strictly 1v1, this is exactly, I want you to watch this. This is exactly what you want to do on repeat. Next cycle, he's gonna be even lower. You'll be like this HP, he's gonna be this HP, and you just like you can just kill him. So this is a good trade. You want to just do that trade on repeat. So everything's fine here. Everything's fine. You're farming, farming, farming. I still think you should hard push this wave because we know he recalled. Well, I know it's safe to assume he recalled unless he was bush cheesing you with Elise in the area. Like this gets more higher complex, higher elo. But he could be bush cheesing you because he knows Elise is here. But in the 1v1, he's super behind because he just got chunked out hard. He just shoved the wave. He's probably recall. The only time he wouldn't recall is if Elise is setting up for a gank and then they're gonna try to pinch you. But if we assume he recalled because he's losing 1v1, I would hard push this because then he's gonna have to tank the whole wave trying to freeze. And because he's level 4, minions do a lot pre-level 7. Since he's level 4, he can't actually tank that much, and you can auto him if he tries to tank and like force him to crash. And even if he freezes this wave, he's gonna lose like half his HP. You'll have the next wave coming in. You can just crash it. You have a big wave to play in if enemy jungle decides to gank. I just think it's better to hard push this wave because now you're stuck in this. You have a D blade. He has more items on you. He has 2 recalls on you. You're gonna have to give up a lot more CS. So I think you just hard push this wave. Does that make sense? Why you hard push this wave?
I understand very well.
Okay. So just making sure. See, I just want to explain these concepts and then try to implement them. And then if you want to coach with me again, I can improve on that again. But that's my basic philosophy. You try to win lane 1v1 and then incorporate jungle. So that's how I would coach if you do want to do more coaching with me. Um, and then this is, we've been over this, but do you know why you don't recall here?
Because of the Diana?
Yeah, because Diana's right here. If
And
Diana,
also items.
like, for the 1v1, this is what I'm saying. There's the 1v1. For the 1v1, recalling is good here. But then, as we get higher rank, and as I'll implement it more, the jungle is also in the game. So in a pure 1v1, I agree with you. You recall. But because there's a jungle right here, you ping them to come gank you, and this guy's just a free kill. You saw how low he was. He was 1 HP. It was a pretty close fight. Diana almost killed him. If you were here, this guy is guaranteed dead. He didn't even use his mana properly. It's 100 mana. He didn't even use his mana properly. Like, he has no flash. This guy is guaranteed dead, and this would have saved your lane. Honestly, if you got this kill, lane is equal now. So, you want to... Here, I'm writing this all down. But...
By the way, what is the next session price? If it's free, I will do more coaching with you, but what is the price?
One sec. Make sure to utilize jungle if they... Alright, I'll explain in a sec. Make sure you utilize jungle if they are right... If they are literally topside with you. Or if they are topside with you. Okay, what is... See... I actually I might be 20 depending on the price. I might be $20 an hour. I'm not sure. This is just PSA, but I started this off for fun and then I coached someone and he thought it was super helpful and then this guy just created me a whole Discord because he thought I was so helpful. So there's not much in here. It just created yesterday, but he told me, and I might plan on doing this. The first session is free, and then afterwards it's $20 an hour. That might be what I'm doing. I'm not sure yet. I might give you a second coaching session for free because I kind of enjoy this. I'm not sure, but depending, I don't know if you want to do that, but that's might be how I do it. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I just started this last week. I just posted that on Reddit. I'm not sure what I'm
Yeah.
doing, but I do coach all roles, and I'll give you my basic
Yeah.
philosophy. If you do coach with me, I'll teach you how to win the 1v1, and then as we get
Yeah.
higher rank, we start implementing jungle. As here,
Uh,
as we get higher rank,
what's your name, by the way?
my real name?
Yeah, or I can use Discord name if you want.
Yeah,
This
you can
Discord
use
name, no
Iveta.
problem.
I don't mind Iveta, but my real name's
I bet.
Kevin. My real name, you can call me
I bet.
Kevin or Iveta. It's up to you. But
Cat? But
huh? But that's how I coach.
I don't.
Here,
I don't know your name. One more time, please. Name your
Kevin.
name.
Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. Okay, Kevin. Normally I never buff the coach because you don't know, maybe Turkish currency is too much. It's your $20 in Turkey, like 2 day of my working for me to pay it. For your 1 hour, I need to work 2 days. Uh, you are too good. I work with coach, not work for me, but I work for someone. I'm assisting them for helping or with videos or something. Calendar.
I'm
How
gonna
can I say it?
here. Let me say.
Yeah,
If you want one-on-one coaching, I might be $20 an
yeah,
hour. I'm not sure. I literally just started this last week,
yeah.
and someone told me to charge because I was so helpful. I swear to
If
God.
you want to help me for free, if you want to help me for free, I can make something for you if you want. Maybe I can try to edit your videos, or maybe I can try to use your time as like assistant. You help me for league, I help you for something if you want,
I could
or
I
you
could
can
let
give
you
me,
know.
but with
uh,
paid. Uh,
Maybe there's other
Understand?
people you can advertise my coaching to help join the Discord.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I'll have to think of something because I don't know. I just started this for fun, and then someone thought it
yeah,
was super helpful, so they wanted me. They
yeah,
created me a whole Discord. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but
yeah,
you can always send me questions. You can always write in my
yeah.
Discord. You can ask me questions about top lane. But if we do VOD review, I'm not sure if I don't know. I might do a free first session and then charge,
Yeah,
but I'll have to see. But
yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much
And
it for today. I hope this was helpful.
yeah,
I wrote a lot of stuff down
yeah,
for
yeah.
you. But that's
And
how
very
you.
well.
Huh?
You are also very good coach, by the way. I say I've worked with Maxim or something more coaches. They are coaching the teams, big teams, and
Mhm.
I talk with them. I know how they work for the game. I know their philosophy for the game and think. You have the very good listening, understanding, and look in my games. You have the very
Thank
good
you. I appreciate it.
talking also.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you are
enjoy
too
this as
good.
well. I enjoy this. Like, I'll just say this one last time. Like, if you coach with me, and I post this on you, apparently I'm a YouTuber now. This guy is literally telling me to be a
Yeah,
YouTuber, so I'll be a YouTuber. I'll try it.
you need to
But
do
my
that. You
my
need to do that.
my philosophy is win lane, and then I used to have the philosophy of win lane, win game, but you gotta incorporate jungle. Focus on the lane, but then if your jungle is literally right here, or
Hmm.
if their jungle can gank you, then you incorporate that. But that's what I will teach
Yeah.
you. Trust me, you will hit diamond off gapping this guy in lane. That's how I play. I should show you here. Let me see. Um, look at this. Look at this. Can you see my screen?
No.
Okay, here. Let me.
By the way, if you do second one is free, please let me know.
Okay.
Because you're too good. You are too good.
Like I'll
For
let you
money,
know.
it's too much for me.
I might do my. I'm not sure yet. But are you
Yeah.
expecting? Look,
Yeah, I'm
look at
checking
this.
now.
This is me.
No, I can't see that. It's still league. It's still league, my Jax
Uh,
game.
me see here. I think I had to leave league, but this is how I play the game. This is in Grandmaster. This is in Challenger. I played versus Challenger people.
I'm not still
Here, let me see. Tell me if you see my league client.
waiting. Yeah,
Okay,
Emerald.
this
Okay,
is my
one
account.
as real.
Yeah, Ezra, this is
Mm-hmm.
my account. I played in Challenger, played in GM, played in Master, lane domination, be up 20% gold in EXP at 14 minutes. Challenger, I play to gap these guys in lane. I win lane every game. This is just how I play. I win lane,
Yeah,
and then if the jungle comes, I kill them. Like challenge. This is a Summoner's Rift only. This is ranked solo duo. I just play to absolutely gap these guys in lane. I haven't been playing much. This is my troll account. This is my for fun. I play like mid lane, and Zed's my highest played on this account. But this is how I play the game. I play to win lane, and then I have Grandmaster on this one. I'm trying to get to Challenger. But at 14 minutes, I just play to gap the lane. That's what I will teach you. That's what I will teach my players because that's how I
yeah,
play. I play to win the lane, completely dominate it. I'll teach you how to do it. It's with wave management, with
yeah,
trades, and then playing around jungle. So that would probably be it for this coaching session. But I hope this was
yeah,
helpful. I sent you a whole bunch
yeah,
of info about winning lane and then the volleyball matchup.
yeah,
But yeah, you're right about this. Pretty easy for Jax, but you have to dodge his E. That's the number one thing. You want to make sure you're playing around his E because if he hits you with his E damage and gets a shield, he completely wins the trade with Ignite and the all in. So you want to make sure you are dodging volley E if you want to win trades. That's what you want to do. But otherwise, you are correct. Like the trading pattern, you do counter him on paper because of his QW and your E. But if you're getting hit by his E early game, trust me, you will lose that all in. So you
yeah.
just want to make sure. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna post this on YouTube, so if you want to rewatch this, you can actually rewatch all the tips that I gave you. But yeah, I hope this was
Okay,
helpful. And I'm
okay.
not sure what I'm gonna do about payment. Honestly, I just started this last week. I just posted that on Reddit, and then I guess I got a lot of feedback, a lot of receptiveness. People thought it was helpful, so they told me they created me a whole ass Discord. Someone created me this, and I
Yeah,
appreciate it. Honestly, I appreciate it. So I'm not
yeah,
sure
it's
what I'm
good.
gonna do. But yeah, I hope
I
this was
think,
helpful, and let me know if you have questions. I'm not sure if I'm gonna charge yet. I'm not sure what I'm doing, honestly. I'll have to think about it. If this takes off, I might charge. If not, I don't mind helping. But you can send me questions. Just send me it's free if you want to
okay,
send me what should I do in Aatrox matchup. Like you can just send me that and then I'll answer. I'll give a full text reply. So just send me questions. That's free.
okay.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I hope this was helpful.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, sure.
By the way, one more time, if you do second one for free, please let me know
Okay.
because maybe 1 or 2 days or 3 days, I try to implement your things to my game.
Yeah, I
And
might I might
if
be
you're
able to
free,
do a
I want
second
one
one.
more.
I might, yeah, I can probably do a second one just because I started this for free. I can do a second one
Yeah,
for free. After that, I might have to charge, but I might do a
yeah,
second one for free and then I'll let you know, okay?
yeah. Because also with price. If I have the good money, I will just come to you and write to you. I want to second one with price. If I can't add money for that because I'm working like 2 or 3 days, I need to work for $20, and
Yeah,
my
no,
company
I
is
mean,
kind of
if
not
you
good at
want,
money.
I can, if we can test if it's helpful. If you want second one, I can do for free, and then after that, I might
Yeah,
charge. But we
yeah, yeah,
can we can see, okay?
yeah. My idea. I try to be master 200 LP, and that's my
Yeah, I can easily, dude. I can
how can I say?
easily. Your mechanics are good. Your trading as well. I just refine your lane one. We can even do 1v1s. I just like playing the game for fun. Honestly, I'm trying to go pro. Sorry, not to talk about myself, but I don't mind helping you. Like I don't mind doing a second one for free. After that, I
Maybe
might
you can
charge.
improve with coaching, no?
Maybe I
Maybe.
wanted to go pro as a player. I like not to toot my own horn, but I played against challengers. I beat them. I'm honestly a lot better than them. I played versus these guys. They're not that good. I think I can go pro, but I got injured. That's why I got injured,
Oh,
so I couldn't play for
that's
a
so
year. Otherwise, I was 2 games off
so.
challenger. I was 2 games off challenger. If you look at my win rates, I was doing well. But sorry, not to get all crazy on it, but I was doing well. I was gonna go hit challenger, and I was gonna try to get rank 1, but I got injured, so I couldn't play for a year. But I thought I'd do coaching. But yeah, anyways, if you want help, I
Yeah.
can give you some help. Second one I can probably do for free. Why not? Just help you out. But after that, I might have to charge. But yeah, we can go from there. Okay.
By the way, Kevin, this is the last thing to say to you. If I talk with someone, they want to coaching for the teams, can you do that?
Uh,
For price,
if they
not
want,
free, it's for price.
yeah, sure. If they want me to do coaching for a team, I have good strategy. I
Not
still,
mine,
uh
not mine, but I know the team try to give 200 LP league or 300 LP league,
yeah,
max 300
I'm
and
sure I can
also
help
diamond
them.
1. Yeah, yeah. I tried to talk with them. You help me for too much for free. I tried to talk with them if they want. Also, I think for price, maybe you can
Negotiate.
talk for you. Maybe $300 or something. Normally team coaching because you play with like 3 games
Master.
for the elimination. After you can talk with price for the split. You can talk with them. I don't know the prices after maybe if I talk with them if they okay with because normally they want to Turkish guy because my first language is Turkish. But
Okay.
if they want to English one, if they good for one, maybe I can pass to you and you can make the price or something like this.
Yeah, sure. You can
Yeah,
let me
also
know.
very good for your career.
Okay, yeah. Just let me know if they want some coaching. I can help
Mm-hmm.
out. We can do a second one follow up for free if you'd like. That's
Mm-hmm.
fine. You can implement this. See if it was helpful. We can try that. See if it was helpful. Do a second one. But yeah, implement these strategies. Make sure in the volume bear. I just want to go over this so you remember. But yeah, that's all good about the coaching. You can ask them. You can let me know if you thought I was a good coach. I've helped master. Honestly, there's a lot of things I can help mechanically as well. So yeah, just let me know. But make sure you're dodging volley bear E. Make sure you're pushing, freezing, etc. Using the jungle if they're right there with you. Because I have to go, but I just want to wrap this up to make
Yeah,
sure
thank you.
that you got it. But yeah,
Thank you.
and also, what was your name as well?
My name is Berat with like Borat, like E. Berat.
B-
You can say
Borat,
me
like this?
Hionen, pick one, Berat. What?
Like what I typed Bore. Oh, Barrett. Okay, Barrett. All right. Thank you, Barrett. Yeah, just let me know
Uh,
about the coaching. Let me know how your games
yeah,
go. We can do a follow up in like
yeah,
3 or 4 days for
yeah,
free. But yeah, just let me
yeah.
know, all right?
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Uh, have a good one.
Bye bye.